This is just a friendly reminder that chargers can break and chargers are meant for indoor use only. If you use them outdoor where lots of liquids and rain and humidity, they will fail sooner or later. And another thing, animals like to climb into chargers, especially during the winter when it's cold, because the charger gets warm. Here you can see some kind of nest. I don't know if it's spider or something else. I don't know if that was the reason this charger failed, but person using this said he used it for outdoor use, and here you can see it has been completely burned. And when checking in here, you can see some of the components. It's hard to this one is just empty, so if it were anything inside, it's vaporized. And here you can see it says something, but it's plastic and it's empty inside. So the components that was housed over here has just vaporized. And of course the charger stops working then. So if you have a problem with the charger, then don't use it, because most likely something is wrong and chargers cannot be repaired. Soldering components like these is just impossible. They're called micro components and they're not made to be replaced. These large components can be replaced, of course, but it's seldom them who get vaporized like this. Maybe it's a LED that one can be replaced, or it's an internal fuse, or if it looks like this, then there's just no way to tell what it is. So if your charger breaks, it's broken, and I usually take them apart, so it's easy to recycle, because this is electronics and this is 100% plastics. So I usually do this in the winter time when I have less things to do, and I can take apart, like faulty chargers and other equipment, take out the electronics, sort them separately. I don't know if there's any difference to the sorting process, but I feel good doing it, and I learn why the things break. And there's actually something you can use these old charger boxes for. They may not look that good, but they usually fit 18650s pretty perfectly. Sometimes with a little more margin than this, but this is enough to make maybe a very small 24-volt battery. They're not protected from the water elements so much, but you can use a discharge port and a charging port. So you have actually a really good case for a very small portable battery. So don't throw them out if you think you have any use for building small low voltage applications. You can make a power bank or anything, because they're actually very good fit for 8650s. Here is a return charger from a customer that said it stopped working after about a year. And as you may be able to guess, it's not hard to tell why it stopped working. You can clearly see residue of water or rain or something wet, and chargers are not meant to be used outdoors. Even this kind of charger that doesn't have any screw holes that are glued together and almost 100% resistant from water. If there's enough water and humidity in the air, water will get in here, and you can see both over here. So this may be one of the points of entry, even though there's rubber list. And over here, this one doesn't have a rubber list. So if you have the charger hanging on a wall hook or something, then water can seep in from here, and that's not really good. Here you can also see some water damage when here these white parts are usually some kind of corrosion from the metals and minerals that occupy our world, that get sucked in with rainwater and such, and they make electrical connection between two parts and short circuit it. It's not a very strong connection, so they most likely just make the components work less than they should. And here you have clearly something that's burned. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, there is no power coming into this charger at all. Yeah,